Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. How's getting on today? So first things first, just before I do get started, I got told with this hat on, I look like a parrot. I mean, personally, myself, I can't see it, but you know, you can't please everyone, can you? Now ask yourself, did I just go out and buy a parrot skin pack for £2.50? Yes, I did. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. Would I do it again? Yeah, I would. Now, as I make my way up the bamboo, you might have been able to tell from a few of the shots a second ago, we are very, very, very close to having the ring done. It has taken me an excruciating amount of time, but we're finally getting there. It can probably be done today if I can just get it done in between different kind of shots. What does it look like though? It looks a little something like that. It's about 90% done. Now that I'm up here, I am just realizing I don't know if I can jump into the water from here. That's kind of terrifying, but I think I'm gonna try anyway. Easy! My goodness, I'm athletic. I will definitely be honest though, it is beginning to take its toll. Once you do this over 200,000 times, it kind of loses the pizzazz and the kind of niceness to it and the satisfyingness of removing an area. It just kind of becomes tedious. I can't wait for this to be finished. But luckily, I think today is the day. It should be done, I hope. If I don't do it, then trust me, it's more annoying for me than it is for you. So I think at some point today, as well as finishing the ring, I think we will be killing the wither. Now again, don't hold me to that because we have tons of other plans to do. I've just noticed my nether wart needs to actually be harvested, but it's definitely on the list. Does it actually need to be harvested? Some of them do. I can never tell which ones are ready and which ones aren't. I'm kind of waffling. The ring will get done. We're going to kill a wither. I'm hopefully going to off screen get another head so we can maybe kill 2 withers today, but we'll see what actually happens. First things first though, we have 3 cats. They need names. I've also made myself some end chests, and my goodness, they are just, I don't know how I was living without them. I have these ready for potions. I've got a lovely little potions chest. Sooner rather than later, I'm going to have my elytra. Things are just looking up, aren't they? And right as I say things are looking up, my anvil breaks while making 3 name tags. Excellent. Also ignore this. Don't know why it's there. Did I put it there? Maybe. Who knows? Now, without further ado, let me introduce you to Sebastian, Homer, and Dante. That's pretty much it, to be honest. I've got nothing more to say. As soon as I have other places for them to go, they will find a home. However, next up is something that I should have done, I think, probably a long time ago. It's already just started so poorly. How am I actually like this? I'm giving up. I'm going home. I'm gonna stop playing. I didn't even make anywhere near enough blocks for this. That's not even remotely even. What am I doing? Is that even? That looks terrible. What am I doing? I swear I just had blocks there and it didn't look as bad as that. And I didn't have 6 of them. What am I up to? That looks absolutely dreadful. Is there a way to evenly do this? What have I done? Oh, that went so poorly, so quickly. That was meant to be the start of me beginning to do a roof here. I was at the very, very least. I was just gonna put half slabs on the roof, so there's just a ceiling. Then I was going to work on the actual design of the roof at some point, and I was just meant to have stairs going up. But that looked horrendous. This is why I tend not to build things when I have no idea what I'm trying to build. I'm back now wondering if this is the best thing I've ever built. Shut up. I'm not talking to you. I'm back wondering if this is the best thing I've ever built or the worst. I need to find a way to make it like safer to walk up and down because there are a lot of open spaces. Something like, I don't know. Now you can't fall through there. You can't get up here. Something like that. I don't know. I would probably just also mirror this just on the other side, just for a little bit of continuity and just to make it even. I don't think it looks terrible. I just don't know if it looks great. I'm gonna work on it and we'll be back. So I've completed the floor pattern and I think I actually quite like it, you know. This is very simple. I think it looks quite nice. Up here is nothing too drastic. It is also definitely raining on me, but now that we have a conduit, I don't care as much because everything's brighter and I can, you know, mine stuff faster. I think for now this will do. Then we can get around to putting on a roof, but now also if we have this stairway up, we do have another floor for storage or to do stuff up here. I might brew stuff in the attic and clear up downstairs. I don't know. I haven't thought that far yet. I tell you what, I'm just going to copy this on the other side, and then once we've got both of it, we'll make sure that is what we want. Does that sound good? So I am not completely sure if the floor pattern is correct. I had way more hassle with this than I had any right to. We now have an upper floor. We have a staircase up. Doesn't take up too much space. I think it looks pretty class. I'm actually kind of happy with how this turned out. In here looks like this, which I think is actually a really cool looking interior for here. I can hang something from the roof there. We can have, I started that sentence way too early. I don't know what we can have. I don't know what I'm doing in here. This room has been and most likely will just continue to be a room that just is here. Side note, how cool does that look out the window? My goodness, that's elite. Smile for the camera. Ka-ching. Anyway, now we have that. I need ideas for what goes in here. I need ideas for what the roof can look like. But now we're ready to move on. How are you lost? I'm back in the nether. I'm back in the fortress. I'm just gonna get a couple wither skulls. I need one, but if I could get 4, that'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna spare you the horrible, boring details. We'll be back when I get one. Okay, you can forget staying until I get 4 of them. This took so long. That took like 45 minutes just to get one. I'm not waiting for another 3. Although that being said, I will if this guy drops one. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make my way home. All right, so this hasn't been finished yet. We're getting there. We're left with a 6x7. Nope, it's a 9x7. I can't do math. That's 63 blocks-ish, give or take. When it goes like 20 down, I can't be bothered. However, don't really know where I was going with that sentence, to be honest. I'm gonna run you through my plans. It will be finished at some point today, but I'm just sick and tired of putting in sand and not recording. So, what am I gonna do with here? So, realistically, I have 2 different ideas on what I would like to do. Shane, I'm trying to record. I can't be reading. I can't read at the best of times, let alone when I'm trying to talk. Anyway, where was I? So, the 2 ideas I have. What does that mean? Enough getting distracted. So, I'm thinking I would like a very big river to run through here. So, going from there, coming all the way down, and then going down here, possibly breaking the glass on where it comes in and where it goes out. So, it looks like maybe we have like a little breach. It's formed a river, it goes out. Then, on the other side, having sand instead of grass. So, we have 2 different biomes split up. But that, where does this block come from? Did I do this? I feel like I would definitely remember putting this here. Weird. Basically, without trying to waffle on too much, I would like a river going through kind of the diagonal, maybe over a 60-40 split or a 70-30. One side would be sand, one side would be grass, and we can build on each respectively. However, I might do that anyway and just couple it up with the actual other ideas I have. Also, we have a new cape. I think it's a baked potato. It could be a peach. I'm not really sure. So, my other idea. It's much bigger. It's much crazier. It's a whole lot cooler, but it's kind of, well, it's just kind of crazy. I'm thinking about on each of like the left, right, up, down, the north, south. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of having 4 different towers going from the bottom all the way up to the same height. Remind me to get rid of that bamboo at some point. So in all 4 corners, towers going up, they all go to the same height. Then they're connected by bridges or panes of glass or some kind of geometric shapes to connect them all together. Then in the bottom here, we can have our own little village, the river, things like that. We can make in the base here look like other people live here or some kind of older civilization kind of jazz. And then a crazy kind of, it's a lot cooler in my head, granted, very hard to explain. I know what I mean. If I was any good at drawing, I would draw it, but I'm not, so I'm not going to. So I was just gonna happily get rid of this bamboo, and it was gonna be easy. And then I remembered for some unknown reason that I put a random block of dirt at the top of it, so now I need to climb all the way up and then fall and not die. Can I make it into the water over there? I know I've already done that, however, it's gotten further away. Oh, that's really far. Okay, so hear me out. Obviously, it's a lot cooler to land in the water. However, I still haven't died yet. To any other TyroCraft members watching, that is not an invitation to come kill me. I swear on everything I own, if you come and purposely try to give me my first death of the series, I will take it incredibly personally. Now, with that being said, I'm genuinely scared. I still haven't died yet. I need to climb all the way up and then fall and not die. It's gotten further away. Oh, that's really bad. So it turns out it was, that was 1 block too far. I'm very glad I have feather falling off. Oh, that was horrendous. So now that my heart is successfully out of my mouth, is that what I mean? My heart was in my mouth. Does that make sense? My heart was in my... I was scared. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna get... Oh, that was a perfect zoom in. Right, I'm back to... This has gone from bad to worse. Right. Woo! There we go. That's the fun for today. Now, I'm gonna go actually fill in this. I just wanted to record. I just wanted to say hello. I needed to brush out? I needed to brush up my speaking. I needed to flex my vocal cords. I've done that. We'll fill this in. It'll be great. I'll see you in a bit. Basically, it's come to my attention that I honestly don't actually know if when I was trying to explain what I'm gonna do, if I ended up actually explaining what I was gonna do. I didn't really seem to know what I was trying to say, so I'm not really sure if it actually came across as anything kind of coherent. Basically, at the 4 corners of the actual circle, so on the big streets there, north, south, east, and west. I think I just said south wrong. Anyway, sue me. We'd have 4 towers that all go up to the same height. Then we'd have interconnecting bridges and other kind of geometric shapes connecting them, panes of glass, make it colorful. But I would possibly make all 4 towers out of different materials. So maybe like a sandy desert one, a stone one, and 2 other different... There's like thousands of blocks in this game and they literally all escape me at that one point, but that might look kind of messy, so what I might do is have them all the same kind of color, then have different zones and bits on the structure that would be the different blocks. Basically, there's a lot of ideas in my head right now. I don't know which ones would look good. I don't know how I'm going to decide. That skeleton's on fire, but at some point I'll come up with something. If you have any ideas, let me know. Also, if you're good at graphic design, get in touch with me because I could definitely do some blueprints. Okay, cool, great, right. So here we are doing the final one out of the whole thing and I couldn't be happier. map here. 2, 1. And the whole place has now been drained of water. Genuinely, that took, I think, I've just double checked, almost bang on a week. Obviously, I've not been doing it for 24 hours a day. We'll address what's down there in just a second. I've not been doing it 24 hours a day, so obviously it hasn't taken a week. But it hasn't been quick either. Also, I've come to the conclusion that not all of over here, but a very small sector, so from pretty much there to maybe where that sticks out there, where that torch is, this little area here is a slime chunk. And that's infuriating. However, we did obviously get lucky because, well, a chunk being 16 by 16 and I've mined out 101 by 101 area. So the fact we don't have more of them is kind of impressive. Yeet. How dare you move? That's right. However, still getting the one does kind of hurt. So I don't know what that means for building or what that's going to be like. Obviously, it's really annoying. The sound they make, having them constantly spawning, just them being around and being an absolute nuisance isn't actually great, but there's not really much I can do. On a side note, how cool does it look with the rising sun, having Fenrir and then that little tree in my meteor? It's kind of class. I'm kind of great. However, you are entitled to a little sneak peek. So just look at how satisfying it is. It's glorious. Right, I'm going to do that 907 times, and probably again, you'll see the final one coming down. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so it's raining, it's night. The sand hasn't got anywhere, so you know that this is very important when I'm trying to show you. We named the dog Aristotle. That's it. That's all I came here for. I'm going to get rid of this sand now. So here we have a truly, truly momentous moment. It looks really weird without actually having the sand here. I didn't realize just how actually much of a difference this is. I might have to terraform this a little bit because it is actually like a proper sheer cliff that it drops down. I thought it was a lot more gradual than this. Anyway, enough about the terraforming. Let's get rid of this bad boy, shall we? Well, that was anticlimactic. That was a really bad time for that to lag. The last one, and it is done. The whole place has been drained. There's llamas up on the grass. We've done it. That actually feels like such a relief. Oh, I'm genuinely so happy that's finally done. This is going to be crazy. Now that's all that's left to do is make everything else dirt and grass down this area, which I will do off camera because it's really boring and you know what it's going to look like. Second of all, I need to find the cave that's under here because I keep hearing skeletons and zombies, and I know that there's like the water cave over there, but there's like a cave here, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but there's definitely noise under me. However, now that that's all done, and I've been grinding like my life depended on it, I think it's time to take up my frustrations on something else. So how would you feel about watching me kill the wither a couple times? So I feel like this is a great idea, however, it might be really stupid. I'm just gonna go down to the end of my branch mine, I'm gonna pick a little room, I'm gonna put the wither in there, and then just let him blow up as much as he wants. Hopefully, I'm far enough away from my base that if he somehow manages to escape, like in here, possibly. It's quite wet in here. I need a dehumidifier. Anyway, what was I saying? So down here, he can't do too much damage to my surface stuff. Hopefully, I can just box him in and just start wailing on him. That's the plan anyway. But it also might be stupid. He might just explode, get to the surface, and destroy everything that I know and love. So, I mean, you know, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Well, that's not how it goes. Well, I guess now's the time. Either this will go excellently. This is not the right block. Either this will go excellently or my world is about to come to an end. I can't be left in charge of doing things like this. I'm not smart enough. I'm actually just... What's happening? Put that, do that, grab that. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, it's really dark down here. Okay. What is hitting me? Go away and die. Okay, he seems to be stuck. I seem to be doing a lot of damage to him. What happens if he gets covered in water? He definitely appears to be trying to get away from me. Come back here. How is that a thunderstorm? I've got enough on my plate. Leave me be. Of course, there just happens to be silverfish, doesn't there? Come here. Oi, oi. Come here. Okay, this is going I can't move. This is going surprisingly well. Oh my goodness. Him and the silverfish need to just give me a break. There we go. Perfect. Now we just run. There's so much stuff down here. Right, explode. Come on now, lad. Good. Now, where is my nether star? Ah. Imagine if that had just fallen in lava. That was a really atmospheric crash of lightning. And we have a wither rose. Where did we get an emerald? Okay, new thing. We're now just going to start mining with the wither. A tad upsetting that he didn't uncover any kind of diamonds, but, you know, here we are. We go again. So... that one went so well first time. I don't see why we don't do it again. Although if he flies off that direction, that's kind of terrifying. So, once again, wish me luck. He just mines up the way. Is he designed to try and go up, like, and out of the cave? Like, what is his pathing? Because he just goes up, and it is infuriating. Oh, I shot one of his balls back at. That sounds mad. I shot one of his heads back at. Come here. Boy. I said come here. Can the nether stars burn? I feel like they can, but I don't know what's telling me that. Come here. God, that lagged so find some diamonds, please, and thank you. This is probably so loud. Oh! Get away from me. Ow. Oh, class. And now, you die. What a great day. What a time to be alive. That actually went surprisingly easier than I thought it would. Okay, there's some lapis over here. A tad upsetting there's no diamonds, but, you know, what can you do? Free labor. I can't be mad. I hope that wasn't too dark. Where's some light? Oh, can you just leave me alone? I really hope that wasn't too dark. However, the wither's dead. How'd you make a beacon? I need obsidian and I need glass. I have both of those. Let's go and place some beacons down, shall we? So I've not made the beacons yet, but do you ever just get really bored and then just make the Trident of Zeus and just stick channeling and loyalty on it? So you can just absolutely just yeeks your pitchfork away and it comes flying back to you like I'm Zeus. Meow. That's definitely what happens with Thor. So I probably could have put Trident of Thor. Oh, I could call this Mjolnir. Mjolnir. Whatever it's called. Thor's hammer. So normally to rename things, it only costs 1, but apparently to rename it to Mjolnir, it costs 4, and I don't really know why, but I'm doing it anyway. So yeah, we now have Thor's hammer. So I may have completely forgotten just how crazy and actually resource intensive building a full beacon is. So you need 2 full stacks and 36 extra to make a full working beacon, which luckily I have, but it only leaves me with that left. So I need to go caving, but I think a good way to end the episode will be to find wherever is the center over here and build ourselves a beacon. So let me try and find the middle, and yeah, we'll go from there. Go from there we shall. Look at the size of this absolute unit. So with a tier 4 beacon, the radius of it is 50 blocks, which means no matter where I stand in here, even in the corners, it refreshes and we get it perfectly. So that's kind of amazing. I got very lucky with that, but now when we bury that and we actually start building here, no matter where we are, we'll get the beacon effect. So that's kind of class. Now, with all that being done, that is unfortunately all I have time for today. Next time, I don't know if I will be starting working here right away or if we'll just be finishing off a few projects while I actually decide what I want in here to look like. If you have any suggestions on things that could go in here, please let me know. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to leave a like. They help get my videos noticed. I know that you love the videos, and I feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. It's a win-win-win, and what more could you ask for? What hit me? So one of you guys. Who's spitting at me? You can also subscribe to the channel completely for free. If you don't like me, you can unsubscribe, but I like to think you'll like me, so you might as well. So having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble, you don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll see yous later.